There are no words to describe just how much these scumbags are loathed, but we'll try anyway. I'm Ashley with Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most hated anime characters ever. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at the characters in anime who, for one reason or another, earned the scorn of fans everywhere. Whether they were just too good at being villains or their personalities were beyond grating, fans would love nothing more than for this bunch to meet a painful end. And hey, while we're at it, head over to my Twitter at AshJBo and let me know which anime character you hate the most.
You used your visual prowess too much.
Help me, Sasuke!
Number 10, Shinji Mato, Fate franchise. Kind of impressive that in a series that features child murderers and narcissistic emperors, Shinji was the one who managed to make fans' blood boil.
I think it'd be best for all involved parties if you simply minded your own business.
Maybe it's due to how pathetic he is, flaunting his superiority when in truth he's the weakest participant in the Fifth Holy Grail War. The only thing more infuriating than Shinji's ego is his attitude towards women.
Come on, Tosaka, grovel for me. If I like what I hear, then I might even let you live.
Abusing Sakura, making unwanted advances at Rin, it's no wonder we were happy to see him get his comeuppance on many occasions.
It really hurts! Help me! Help me!
Number 9, Julieta Juris, Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. Oh boy, she swept in at the last second to steal the glory, and as a result catapulted out of our good graces.
I have better things to do than babysit! Just where the hell are you, Vidar?
Unlike her superiors, Julieta didn't establish herself as a morally grey antagonist fighting for a cause, but just came across as a wishy-washy side chick with a ridiculous amount of plot armor.
You're not going anywhere.
So, you're still alive, huh?
The fact that she was the one who beheaded Mika and Barbatos after they had already died from overexerting themselves was just the bloody cherry on top.
Here and now, by the grace of Rustal Elion, commander of the Arianrot fleet, the demon has finally been slain!
We're guessing she was meant to be someone we could mellow towards over time, but in the end, she was simply an annoying, bratty, paper-thin character who never gave us any reason to like her at all. Can you tell I hate her?
I have no interest in this operation, but there's something important that I must do.
Number 8, Minoru Mineta, My Hero Academia. While some may have warmed up to this grape's constant perverted actions and sole goal of becoming a pro-hero so he can get lucky with the ladies, there's no denying there's a firm sect out there who think that Mineta is the worst thing to happen to UA High since their security system.
Yes, that's amazing! We're safe and we don't have to fight! Yeah, but I have a real bad feeling about this, Midoriya.
He may have proven himself to have the potential to go all the way, but you can bet that he will take whatever deplorable means necessary just so he can get a peek at some skin.
Now I know why I have this quirk. It's because walls are meant to be climbed!
Peeping through into the girls' changing room, nearly climbing into the girls' hot springs, Mineta's quest to get his purple salad shaken is never ending. But I love him though.
That's Jiro's earphone jack!
Number 7, Nina Einstein, Code Geass Lelouch of the Rebellion. Before we saw this genius student get intimate with Table-kun, it was pretty clear she had an intense prejudice against the Japanese. And things got a lot worse once she had a mental breakdown. Following Princess Euphemia's demise, Nina snapped, deciding that the obvious thing to do to get her revenge on Zero would be to try and blow up the school, as well as help develop weapons of mass destruction that would go on to slaughter many. Yeah, bet Yuffie is real proud of you, Nina.
How could this happen? Zero?
Number 6, Danzo, Naruto Shippuden. There's no shinobi that doesn't have blood on their hands, but they really can't compare to the deceit employed by this power-hungry geezer.
That woman there is no longer the Hokage. I was recently appointed the 6th Hokage. Now hand that letter over to me and I'll answer it.
The way he manipulated his fellow ninja so as to secure himself the position of Hokage, the way he collected Sharingan in order to increase his own power, all the bullshit concerning Itachi and the massacre of the Uchiha clan, this Warhawk was a criminal mastermind unto himself, whose ambitions had a terrible habit of screwing over our favorite characters. Thankfully, it wasn't anything a Chidori couldn't fix. Thanks for taking one for the team, Karin. Number 5, Akainu. One Piece. For the sake of justice, no sacrifice is too big.
本当に家族を思うちょるんなら生き恥をさらすな。
That's the creed of this admiral, whose list of accomplishments pretty much epitomize the dark side of the world government. Killing civilians just to snuff out a single criminal? Using propaganda and deception in order to cover up his own horrendous actions? Akainu stands by it all.
あのガキ、あん時何としてもぶっ潰しておくべきじゃった。
Kind of scary that a man like that is now running the Navy. Of course, nothing can compare to the time when he murdered Ace right in front of Luffy. That pretty much cemented him as the most hated figure in all 4 oceans. Number 4, Seryu Ubiquitous, Akamega Kill. Speaking of justice-obsessed freaks, while she might seem all bubbly on the surface, this high-ranking member of the Jaegers lives to deal out death.
何の悪を見つけたらご一報ください。私たちが消滅させに行きます。
Viewing all enemies of the Empire as nothing more than villains in dire need of being destroyed, it doesn't take much to flip her kill switch, wherein she goes from sweet to psycho in a heartbeat. Her twisted beliefs go so deep that even when she finally met her match, she still believed herself to be doing what's right. It's just a damn shame she took so many of the Night Raid's best team members with her.
パパ、私、強賊を一人倒したよ。正義の光が世界を照らしたよ。
Number 3, Griffith, Berserk. No one can deny the White Hawk's charisma, strategy, and drive. He was the perfect foil for the likes of Guts, with noble ideas accompanied with a ruthlessness that almost puts him within reach of his dream.
Because of the nature of this task, you are the only person I can trust. You have a choice.
This just made his eventual betrayal all the more soul-shattering. Willing to sacrifice his comrades in exchange for divinity, the moment Griffith made his now iconic deal with the devils, known as the God Hand, he cemented himself as one of the most hated traitors in the whole medium.
Griffith.
We won't deny that his descent into villainy was masterful, but damn it if we don't despise him for it.
Griffith!
Number 2, Shotaka, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
お客さんいっぱい。
いいな。犬は繋いでおかなくっちゃ。
It may not have swallowed God, committed genocide, or any of the crap that Father and his homunculi pulled over the course of the series, but we just can't unsee the horror of the Sewing Life Alchemist revealing a talking chimera with complete jubilation. A chimera made by fusing together his own daughter and her dog.
できたよ。完成品だ。人語を理解するキメラだ。
It's a chilling display of inhumanity that continues to haunt the Elric brothers well into their search for the Philosopher's Stone, further illuminating how alchemy can be used for the most insidious means. Oh, how we wish Tucker could have received a few more full metal punches before Scar zapped him. Number 1, mine. The Rising of the Shield Hero. It's almost unparalleled how this princess managed to inspire so much pure, unadulterated hatred within such a short amount of time.
マイン、なんでお前そんなこと。俺たち仲間じゃ。
Along with her coward of a father, Mine's plan to discredit and ostracize Naofumi has involved her falsely accusing him of rape, interfering with his battle with the Spear Hero, framing him for his sister's kidnapping, as well as your standard assassination attempts.
ヒーローちゃんを離して。
Selfish to the core and with no moral compass to speak of, it took a slave seal and her head under a guillotine for Mine to finally humble up. And we couldn't think of a more satisfying way for Naofumi to get revenge.
させません。
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.